Manifestation unlocks when emotional alignment begins. Do you feel like your manifestations are stuck? Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right? Affirmations, visualization, scripting, yet nothing seems to move. It can feel frustrating, confusing, even disheartening. You may start questioning yourself or the process, but this stuck feeling isn't random. It's not punishment, and it's not failure. It's a signal from your inner world, asking you to look deeper at what's happening beneath the surface of your emotions and energy. You're not blocked by the universe. The universe is never withholding from you. It is always responding, always listening, always reflecting. There is no external force judging your worth or deciding whether you deserve your desires. The flow of abundance is constant. When something isn't moving, it's not because the universe has turned away from you. It's because something within you is asking to be acknowledged, healed, and released. You're blocked by unresolved emotions. Unresolved emotions don't disappear just because time passes. They stay stored in the body, in the nervous system, and in the subconscious mind. Fear, grief, resentment, shame, and disappointment quietly shape your beliefs and reactions. Even when you're consciously positive, these emotions can silently influence your vibration. Until they are felt, processed, and released, they continue to act as invisible barriers to manifestation. Emotional blocks are stored energy from past experiences. Every emotional experience leaves an energetic imprint. Moments where you felt unsafe, rejected, powerless, or unheard create patterns in your energy field. These patterns are not weaknesses, they are survival responses. But when left unhealed, they repeat themselves. Your body remembers what your mind may have forgotten, and manifestation responds more to stored energy than conscious intention alone. Fear, doubt, trauma, and disappointment don't disappear on their own. We're often taught to ignore pain, push through emotions, or stay strong at all costs. But suppressed emotions don't dissolve, they solidify. Fear becomes hesitation, doubt becomes self-sabotage, trauma becomes hypervigilance, disappointment becomes resistance to hope. These emotions quietly shape your expectations, and manifestation follows expectation far more than desire. They stay in the body until they are released. The body is the keeper of emotional memory. Tightness in the chest, heaviness in the stomach, shallow breathing. These are signs of stored emotional energy. Your body holds on to what your mind couldn't process at the time. Healing doesn't come from forcing positivity. It comes from allowing the body to finally release what it has been carrying for too long. And what stays stuck blocks manifestation. Manifestation requires flow, emotional flow, energetic flow, nervous system safety. When emotions are stuck, energy cannot move freely. Your intentions may be clear, but your vibration is conflicted. One part of you wants abundance, while another part is protecting itself from pain. Until that inner conflict is resolved, manifestation feels slow, inconsistent, or completely blocked. The good news? You are not broken. Nothing needs fixing. What you're experiencing is a natural part of growth and awakening. Emotional blocks are not permanent, and they are not who you are. They are simply energy waiting for your awareness. And once awareness enters the body, healing becomes possible. This is where true transformation begins. You can clear emotional blocks right now. You don't need years of struggle or complex rituals to begin healing. Right now, in this moment, you have access to your breath, your awareness, and your intention. These are powerful tools. When used consciously, they signal safety to the nervous system and permission for stored emotions to release gently and naturally. Step 1. Breathe with intention. Breath is the fastest way to communicate with the body. Shallow breathing keeps emotions trapped. Deep, intentional breathing tells your system it's safe to let go. As you slow your breath, you slow your thoughts. As you slow your thoughts, your body begins to soften. This is where emotional release becomes possible without force or overwhelm. Inhale deeply and imagine golden light entering your body. As you inhale, imagine a warm golden light entering through your nose and filling your chest, your stomach, and every cell of your body. This light represents safety, clarity, and divine support. You're not pulling energy from outside, you're activating what already exists within you. Let the light gently expand wherever tension lives. Exhale slowly, releasing heavy emotions. With each exhale, imagine heavy emotions leaving your body effortlessly. You don't need to name them or relive them. Simply allow them to move out. Feel the body becoming lighter, softer, more open. Exhalation is release. Trust that your body knows exactly what it's ready to let go of now. With every breath, you create space. Space is essential for manifestation. When your inner world is crowded with unresolved emotions, there's no room for new experiences to enter. Every conscious breath clears space in your body, your mind, and your energy field. Space for clarity, space for ease, space for opportunities you couldn't previously perceive. Space for peace. Peace is not something you earn, it's something you allow. As emotional weight lifts, peace naturally emerges. Not forced calm, but genuine inner stillness. From this place, your decisions change, your reactions soften, and your nervous system recalibrates. Peace becomes the foundation from which aligned manifestation begins. Space for clarity. When emotional noise fades, clarity rises. You begin to see what you truly want, not what you were conditioned to want. Intuition becomes louder. Confusion dissolves. Manifestation accelerates when clarity replaces inner conflict, because your energy is no longer split between desire and fear. Space for abundance. Abundance flows where there is openness. It responds to a relaxed, receptive nervous system. When emotional blocks dissolve, abundance no longer feels overwhelming or unsafe. You begin to expect good things naturally, and expectation is one of the strongest forces in manifestation. Step 2. Reprogram the subconscious. The subconscious mind runs most of your reality. Emotional blocks are often supported by subconscious beliefs formed long ago. Affirmations work best after emotional release, when the mind is open and receptive. This is when new beliefs can replace old survival patterns. Repeat. I release all emotional blocks effortlessly. As you say this affirmation, feel it in your body. Don't rush it. Let the words land. You are not forcing release, you are allowing it. Effortless healing happens when resistance dissolves. The body responds to gentleness far more than pressure. I am worthy of abundance. This affirmation heals the root of many emotional blocks. Worthiness is not something you prove, it's something you remember. As you repeat these words, let them soften your heart. Let them challenge old stories that told you otherwise. Abundance responds to self-worth instantly. My energy is aligned with my highest potential. Alignment means your thoughts, emotions, and body are moving in the same direction. When energy aligns, manifestation becomes natural. You stop pushing, you stop chasing. Things begin to meet you with ease because resistance is no longer leading your vibration. Step 3. Tap the emotions out. EFT tapping works directly with the nervous system. By tapping on meridian points, you send signals of safety while addressing emotional patterns. This allows the body to release stored emotions without overwhelm. It's one of the fastest tools for emotional clearing and energetic realignment. EFT releases trapped emotions stored in the nervous system. Many emotional blocks live in the nervous system, not the conscious mind. EFT helps regulate this system, calming fight or flight responses and dissolving emotional charge. When the nervous system feels safe, manifestation flows naturally because your body no longer resists receiving. Step 4. Visualize emotional freedom. Visualization speaks the language of the subconscious. When you imagine emotional freedom, your body begins responding as if it's real. This rewires neural pathways and creates familiarity with ease, peace, and abundance, making them easier to attract in your physical reality. Imagine a radiant light dissolving all emotional weight. As you visualize this radiant golden light, allow it to move slowly and gently through your entire body. It flows through your chest, your stomach, your shoulders, and your spine, dissolving emotional weight that no longer belongs to you. There is no effort here, no struggle, just permission. The light doesn't judge or force anything away. It simply softens what's ready to release, restoring balance, harmony, and emotional freedom at a deep cellular level. Feel yourself becoming lighter. Notice the shift happening within you now. Your breath feels easier, your body feels less tense, your mind feels quieter. This lightness is not imaginary, it's the absence of emotional resistance. When old emotions release, your energy naturally rises. This is how alignment feels in the body, calm, grounded, and open. Let yourself fully receive this sensation, knowing that this lighter state is your natural baseline. This is what alignment feels like. Alignment doesn't feel chaotic or intense. It feels steady, peaceful, and deeply reassuring. It's the feeling of being in the right place within yourself. When your emotions, thoughts, and body move together, life begins to flow with less effort. You stop forcing outcomes. You stop questioning your worth. From this aligned state, your energy becomes clear, coherent, and powerfully attractive. When emotions clear, manifestation accelerates. Cleared emotions remove resistance from the manifestation process. Your intentions no longer meet inner opposition. Instead, they move freely into form. Opportunities appear faster. Synchronicities feel natural. Inspired action becomes effortless. Manifestation accelerates not because you're doing more, but because you're no longer blocking what's already trying to reach you. Because an open heart attracts effortlessly. An open heart sends a powerful signal to the universe: safety, trust, and readiness to receive. When your heart is open, you're no longer guarded by fear or past pain. You allow love, abundance, and support to move toward you naturally. Attraction becomes effortless because your energy is welcoming rather than defensive. You don't chase abundance. Chasing abundance comes from the belief that something is missing, but alignment teaches you that nothing is lacking. When emotional blocks dissolve, urgency disappears. You trust timing, you trust yourself, and abundance begins responding to your calm certainty rather than your desperation. You become a magnet for it. When your emotional energy is clear, your entire being becomes magnetic. You don't need to convince, chase, or force anything. What's meant for you recognizes your frequency and moves towards you effortlessly. This is manifestation in its most natural form, rooted in healing, alignment, and emotional freedom.